Hi, and welcome back to XCOM Long War. I'm Philip, and let's take a quick look at the long haul. We've got soldiers coming up in 3 days, floater interrogation in 4, workshop in 6, and then the council report. We have 146 credits in the bank, and we're planning to build a workshop as soon as this one completes. And I wanted to talk about floater interrogation. Let's go to the research screen to look at this. So I took a look at what the vanilla research credits do, because for the floater interrogation I'm going to get the basic armor research credit, and what I didn't realize is that it actually applies to like 5 or 6 different items. And after talking with Johnny about the research credits, he said he made only minor changes to tie in with the other pocket items that he added, or the smaller items he added. So I assume that most of the vanilla research credit bonus is maintained. So basic armor includes carapace armor and the skeleton armor. And I believe, alright, here, pause for 1 second. I'm totally going to look it up on the wiki. Let's see, research credit, wiki, basic armor technology. So this credit applies to alien materials, which I've already researched, carapace armor, and the skeleton suit. So that's 2 good armors, so it's worth way more than the time I'm spending on it. I'm probably researching for 10 days, but saving myself about 20 in actual research time. The beam weapons research credit, which is unlocked by sectoids, which I'll probably do next, since I almost finished interrogating the sectoid anyway, covers at least 7 different items. 3 foundry projects get their research time, I think, cut in half. It might only be 40%. I can't remember. The scope upgrade, the Shiv laser research, and ammo conservation, which you have to do a muton autopsy to unlock that anyway. So those are 3 foundry projects that the beam weapons speed up. And then there are 4 other research projects that the beam weapons research credit will affect. Weapon fragments, which we've already done, beam weapons, which we haven't, precision lasers, and heavy lasers. Now, how this ties into the long war tech tree, I'm not completely sure, but the research credits are actually worth more than I thought. And of course, that's a little shameful considering they were my target all along, and I didn't actually realize how much of a bonus they actually were. So the good news is we're going to get more out of this than I thought, and that's going to be great. I decided I would like to do long haul after the mission, in case the mission is a total beast and takes up like so much of our time that I don't have time to talk about anything else. And we're just going to jump straight into the mission after we look at our barracks, just for a peek. Okay, thankfully we'll be getting some soldiers back to go on the next mission because we are almost out. Alright. Abduction site, United Kingdom, heavy, 100 credits. Thank goodness. So, heavy, that means a lot of aliens, and I've been seeing plenty of mutons recently, so that's unpleasant. I have a scout ready. There'll be a sniper, 2 snipers, and a scout available in the next 6 days. 5. Infantry, assault. Okay. We're gonna take a pretty good squad. Remember, abduction is not only for money, but a lot of panic. It's like mini terror missions, except terror missions you don't even get money. So abductions are actually worth more to me. Except for all the chrysalid bodies that I wouldn't mind collecting, since you can make superior armor items out of them. So, let's start off. Let's do this. Gotta remember I have 7 troops I can take with me. Let's take... Alright, the medic can be the squad leader. He's not likely to get downed. Definitely want the rocketeer. Definitely want the assault. He'll have that high health. Infantry. Scout. Infantry. And what do we have here? 2 snipers. We have 2 relatively unimpressive units. I am gonna make this another scout, because the alternative to the commando build, the commando is for flanking and skirmishing, using the rifle a lot, Overwatch, things like that, is a super defensive build that does not rely on accuracy, even though he'll have decent accuracy just because of the sniper scout progression. But it's actually more grenade based and maybe suppression. Okay, I remembered what I called these guys, so we can get rid of his overwrought nickname. The artillerist is the long-range, powerful, massive blast radius rocket launcher. Okay, let's look at what we got. Equip the good soldiers. Gonna take medikit, of course. We really want these rockets to go where we tell them to. Scope. This guy is a brute. Accuracy is not a problem for him. You see his aim is 83, and we're going to keep him on the shotgun. We are going to give him alloy plating. And an arc thrower wouldn't be a bad idea. I am tempted to give him a scope, but we have other infantry who can use it. He has the smoke grenade ability. Let's take that. I'm also tempted to give him the ceramic plating for 1 extra health, which would give him 5, 6 armor health to lose before he... That's almost an alien grenade. Before he would have to go to the hospital for any amount of time. Okay, was that all our... Let's look at this guy. This guy is a rifleman, which means that accuracy is his thing. We should say that. I can tell because he has executioner and rifle suppression, which means that if I give him a shotgun, I'm losing rifle suppression completely. And in all reality, executioner is much more useful for low damage weapons, since high damage weapons might kill the target outright. And the shotgun is highly accurate the closer you are, whereas the assault rifle never gets more accurate, thus making executioner a better pick for the rifle. So we'll give her a shotgun, since she's kind of a noob. She is tough, so she can take the other alloy plating. And battle scanner, arc thrower. Gonna give her an arc thrower. She has a shotgun, she'll have to be close. Okay, here we have our commando. You can tell because I gave her running gun, and rifle suppression is nice, but not necessarily why. High capacity mags, grenades are good for her. We're not going to give her the arc thrower because she has the suppression ability, and we realized last mission it's a poor choice to put suppression and the arc thrower on the same person, since you really need to use both in the same turn. I mean, they synergize well, so it's a shame to have them all in one person. High capacity mags and a grenade. And then this guy, being the baby scout that he is and not all that useful as a soldier, having no great attributes, we'll give an arc thrower, which isn't affected by aim, and a frag grenade, which is also not affected by aim. And yeah, we're gonna make this happen. You know, I think I might change this to yellow for the explosive people. Just gonna try this. See how I feel about it. Okay, have we done anything really dumb? Alloy plating, arc thrower, laser sight, scope, shredder rocket, scope, smoke grenade, medikit, alloy plating, smoke grenade, good choice, frags, magazine, arc thrower. No, I think we're golden. Sorry, there's something in my throat. It's not, I can actually identify it, but I can't do much about it. Alright, I don't know if I've seen this map before. Operation Brutal Blade. I like this map. It's better with a sniper. I hate it when my guys' feet are floating off the ground. But there's heavy cover, lots of it available to me from the get-go. You can occasionally encounter enemies in this building right off the bat, which kind of sucks, but then again, if you have lots of shotguns, kinda doesn't suck. So first off, Baby Scout is definitely the man for the scouting job. And we're gonna move him here to get a good look inside the building for things like this. Okay.
They're moving to flank me.
Check his grenadeliness. Not terribly awesome. I wouldn't mind capturing a thin man. I'm not going to advance too far because, of course, I'm concerned that I will trigger more aliens, which is quite likely if I advance past, say, the middle of this building. But I might be safe up to here, and that is heavy cover. And there are such things as smoke grenades. That one can see all three. So, I have a grenade. I don't see there's much I could do with a rocket here, but I can toss a grenade, get a shotgun shot, because he can run and gun up here. Probably get a rifle shot. Rifle. Medic, rifle as well. Another shotgun. So let's engage. We're going to destroy all of these guys' lovely cover and do a little damage to them.
Frag out.
Then we're going to move our baby infantry up. With her wonderful shotgun, she should make mincemeat of these guys if she can hit them. Note I actually lost sight of the other alien because he's not behind cover. Cover tends to expand the things you can see and not.
Got something over here.
That's unfortunate, but I'm glad I saw them early. Our Rocketeer might be able to do something about that. He is not the snapshot Rocketeer. However, he does have large rockets. And the range is pretty intense, so I think he can hit the corner of that building from here. Well, that is a little intimidating. Remember, the rockets are trying to kill me. So, throw the smoke here.
Smoke's in the air.
Front line is not the place for our medic. And the floaters might decide to blast off for whatever the thing it is they do. And I believe if we have someone flanking this back area, they won't land there. So, I'm going to move my medic here, which should give me flanking shots on these two crates, and if they blast off, hopefully it won't be that bad. And we're going to go into Overwatch. We'll go ahead and suppress this turn. I'd rather save the Overwatch for thin men, and hopefully this will cause that guy not to move. And lastly, this baby scout is exposed. And I guess the best I can do is tuck him into heavy cover here. We'll do a little Overwatch. And we'll pray to the smoke gods. Alright, I'm glad I didn't move to that cover. The worst is when aliens destroy your cover. Alright, make it happen. Not bad, not bad. Miss, miss, miss. And don't destroy my cover, did I mention that? Okay, remember his shot is pretty bad because he's suppressed. Overwatch. So I see the 3 floaters. This alien is flanked. Here's an infantry with a shotgun. No, this is not an infantry, this is an assault who has bullet swarm, I recall. Okay, which is a beautiful thing. And we're gonna see that in action. For the first time ever. Because I don't know if anyone else designed a perk tree where you can do this stuff. Maybe the game does let you do that random thing. Okay, grenade support would be great against this floater here that I suppressed earlier. Shredder rocket, of course, would also do the trick. There's also a thin man. I don't know where he is, but I would love to send him this present. So we're not gonna fool around, especially before we advance anyone. We'll take this shot. Okay, that's the only one he can see. And what can our medic do for us? So the thin man wasn't where I thought he would be. He may still be in Overwatch. I do have run and gun and suppression on this scout. So that doesn't seem to be on fire. Let's scout. Hopefully the thin man that I'm looking for won't also get a reaction shot. Or destroy our cover. Where is this other thin man? One. Okay, so I saw him and I didn't see him. He's gotta be... Anyway, he's around here somewhere. He's probably standing right there or something. So, they are out of reaction fire. I'm gonna take this shot. Normally I would switch to my pistol because he has 1 health, but I'm gonna shoot and then reload. And if I use my pistol, I would just be missing a shot from my pistol. It's okay. We have 2 flanking shots on that guy. What can he shoot? Okay, we can get a stun on the floater, not what we need. Let's use our bullet swarm run and gun combo. Still has a flanking shot. To just advance quickly and put some of these guys out of our misery. Alright, that's what I was hoping for when I designed this specialty. Okay, we have run and gun. We can't use suppression and run and gun, but we're definitely gonna have to move. Should probably see. Let's see how this shot works. So let's use that to inform us. Is there smoke there? Doesn't look like it. Well, we have a free shot, so let's take it. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we'll go into Overwatch. Maybe this mysteriously hard to see thin man will trigger our Overwatch. That's a shame. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, this is why we gave this guy sprint. So we have Overwatch and we know how to trigger it. Because of the movement reduction, we're not going to be able to stun with this scout. However, we might get a decent chance with this character on this thin man, and I will certainly take it. Now, do we kill all the floaters? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we lucked out. I forgot about that. This should be an easy kill. Okay. Trigger the Overwatch. Shot the other poor guy in the head. Okay. What is my backup plan? He can suppress, I think. Can he see anyone? Okay, perfect. Move up here, hope we don't trigger any other aliens. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna wait on that, because if we trigger any more alien pods, we want to move this guy to safety as soon as possible. So we're gonna try this capture. And luckily we can do it from heavy cover. 43. Let's position everyone first to make sure everything we think we can do we can. See, I can suppress this guy should my shotgun blast somehow fail to kill him. Alright, you see how sprint is quite useful for the medic? It lets us get close enough to actually heal, which is pretty much what the medic does. Oh, balls. Somehow I thought he could go one more space than that. We want to heal this guy fast because he's only got the 1 armor health. So far he's still just gonna be tired, not in the hospital any extra duration. This guy's movement, I have little to say about where he should go. This is a decent position that's not too far forward. Okay, we've done all our movement. Now it's time to see if our tactical plan works out or slowly unravels. So let's see. Is it worth the 6 to 12% extra chance? Okay, let's try this. Pray she doesn't kill him somehow. Okay, our chances went from 43 to 57%. Let's do it.
Target is still moving.
Okay, that blows. Psst. Go away, cat. Gonna take him out. We're gonna suppress this guy. And I guess I should have saved my scout. Now he might panic, which would be great, but that doesn't mean he won't shoot. Remember, we'd still like to capture that thin man. And if that character takes a hit, well, he's the one who has the most armor, which is why he's out in front. Now, he is going to be out. He's taken 1 health damage. But it could be worse. Now, does this guy have a grenade? Okay. We're gonna ignore the sectoids, kind of. I want this grenade through the window. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. So I have to move this guy. I won't be able to capture this turn, so I'm gonna have to suppress. This scout is able to suppress. Let's move her back. This guy can move to quite a few, can move a significant distance. Is there a place where he can be healed and possibly still slightly effective? Yes. Scout. Maybe he's gonna get poisoned, but remember, we're gonna heal him right now.
Come on. Time to cowboy up.
And this is our super healer. He heals like 8 per medikit usage, so he's feeling fine. We are not going to give a crap about sectoids. We just don't want them to interfere in our capture attempt.
Check your position. Rocket on board.
Pretty sure they just all died. Going to remove cover. It would be so easy to kill him right now. I can suppress him, but I know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to poison both of these units. No, this guy can't see him anymore because that alien is out of cover. Let's hope he just runs. Or would I rather he stay there and poison me? If he poisons us, one of my scouts at least is gonna be like out for quite a while. It's probably gonna be my good one. Alright, I'm fine with that. We'll play it safe. Suppression. Oh, he might be a leader, actually. Okay. He could have lightning reflexes, which is kind of disgustingly one of the excellent perks that alien leaders get. We're gonna hunger this character down, and this guy's gonna reload. And we'll see what he chooses to do. Oh, perfect. That was like the worst choice possible. I love it. Yeah. The mothership's calling. That was a terrible idea. I don't know if I can get within stun range. No, can't get within stun range, but can advance, suppress. Maybe he can't actually see this unit, so he only saw the one suppressing unit. So that is totally fine with me. We're gonna move up here, where he still can't see us. Reload. This character's gonna advance. Go into Overwatch. Overwatch. Move. Reload. He does. This character has no reason to be within line of sight. And all the cover I might use is over here. This character also does not have a reason to be within line of sight. So we'll just leave the one suppressing character up there. We're gonna go for this capture. We're gonna stay one space away so we don't get poisoned should we have to kill it. Take our 56% chance. That was perfect. Yeah, not surprised there's one batch of aliens left, I would bet. We've taken care of 3 floaters, 3 thin men, and 3 sectoids, I think. Or there's a seriously mutilated sectoid out there. So, of course, we want to advance with a scout. One of our scouts can't do anything because he just stunned someone. And this one, we're just going to move forward. Since that looks safe, he kind of needs to reload. Oh, she's gonna go up on the roof. So you can tab away from units that are moving. I'm gonna move this Rocketeer up here. Perfectly willing to pull him back if it turns out there's enemies on that barge to the left. Remember, this guy has a rocket launcher and running gun. However, also recall that I don't want to dash too far forwards. We'll put him on Overwatch. If the enemies are floaters, they might like bum rush us. And we'll advance this guy up here. We have one, our scout is on Overwatch, that's our one minor safety net. Also, this thin man is feeling it. He's still shocked. He'll probably be shocked for a while. That sounded like the thin man noise. Now, we need the shotgunner to be forward to do anything. I know there's a passageway through this container. Heavy cover right there. It's a great place for him. And he still has running gun, whereas our scout doesn't. But our scout can conveniently move up to this low cover. Okay, it looks like we did get all 3 sectoids, so there's a whole pod somewhere ready to go. There's no point in advancing too quickly. Put my Rocketeer here, so I can fire up through this exploded canister. You can go into Overwatch. This character needs to be pretty far forward to have much of an effect. However, there doesn't seem to be a great place for him. So I'm just going to move him last and forward. The medic can stay back. Remember, he's also the squad leader, so if he goes down, there's going to be a ton of panic. Let's move these characters behind our most forward characters.
Roger that. Scanning.
This shotgunner should probably also move forward.
There's something out there.
Okay. Our assault being the most flexible and able to reach the most forward heavy cover is gonna go for it. And did not trigger the alien pod. Gonna go into Overwatch. I'd love to put a rifleman right here and right here. I'm definitely not pushing too far forward. I will advance this person here. This other shotgunner, she definitely needs somewhere to go. So the shotguns are all going to funnel through here. My rifleman is there to move in here. I want a shotgunner here. Hopefully who can blast or move up as necessary. My scout does not have run and gun back yet. We'll just play it safe. Add some Overwatch, maybe a shot through there if the aliens really close in. This guy, he's gonna move up here. Not sure what we'll do with him, but it never hurts.
I got my eyes on it.
Medic, someone's got to watch over here.
On Overwatch.
And the Rocketeer, so if we're not gonna have a firefight here, it's gonna be up here. I would love to have the Rocketeer over here somewhere. So we're gonna advance, we're gonna dash him across the field. Zigzag style. Now one thing I'd like to note is, yes, my experienced assault has bullet swarm and overshadows my inexperienced infantry, but is that much of a surprise? My inexperienced infantry is almost as tough as my experienced assault and can fire twice as long as she's not moved. So, I don't know. I don't feel like that's unbalanced or warped in any way, which is that's a lot of what I'm trying to check here. Where can he move? He can move all the way there. Let's move her up and see if we trigger anything. She does have run and gun now. Okay, Since our Rocketeer is going to have reduced aim, I really don't feel like advancing too much further past this. We're going to have our infantry move here, since she needs to be stationary to get her 2 shots. We have our assault move up here. It's a little far forward for my taste, but hey. And then here. Now the reason I did that was so I could move my infantry here. Once I knew it was safe and I wasn't going to trigger any aliens, this didn't seem like a great spot because the aliens were going to be too far away from me. This will give me a perfect rifle view. Also with that knowledge, I will simply move my scout up. Don't see any great place for this character. Stay here, we're not going to risk anything serious happening. Move their other scout up here. It's not actually covered. Medic here. Smoke grenade range. Rifle. This other building could contain, yeah, whatever enemies are in there. Opening up the front of that building with a rocket or grenade might be a good idea. Of course, that's one less explosive we would be able to fire into a nasty pack of aliens, but since it's just thin men and we kind of have the place surrounded, it's not a bad choice. But let's get a little bit closer first. Maybe I should have gone down. Oh, I see. Nope, nope. That was appropriate. He's still in a perfect position. So we're going to get ourselves ready to blow the front of that building open, revealing the aliens inside, most likely. Try and spread out our field of view. I'm actually going to move the rifleman up, just so I'm sure he can range. Of course, we saved a smoke grenade character for last, just in case. Alright. Remember, we don't want to get too close. This is... rockets are trying to kill you. Now look, we up the level of our aim and we can blow the top off both levels of this building and be really far from our troops. So we're going to do that. If the aliens are dormant, which means they're not patrolling, then this will wake them up, likely exposing them to us. Beautiful. 51% chance I have 2 shots. I don't have any explosives, sadly.
Enemy inside. Enemy is still alive.
Okay, we're probably gonna make use of our suppression. He can likely get an excellent shot on that guy. Remember, our scout can probably can't even take a single hit. 23% totally blows. 67 does not. This guy is executioner, so we'd like to wound it first. So we're gonna move up. His chance to hit isn't bad. Alright, this is where the assault with smoke grenade is pleasant. Because we can throw our grenade. Then we can run and gun. If I can even see through all this smoke. Okay, Overwatch then. See if we can hit this. Perfect. Does Executioner function? Yes, when they're at exactly half health. So this is what riflemen are for. We're gonna move our other shotgun forward because that's where they belong, and it's better cover because of the smoke. We're gonna move this scout forward and hunker because we don't want to die from a random shot. Gonna suppress this one. We've already used up all our capture, so now it's just a matter of time. And since there's not really great cover to move into, we're just gonna take a shot. Not bad. Now remember, there's one more out there. We don't know where it is. It's probably an Overwatch, as they do. Okay. That doesn't bode well. That's heavy cover. Can't get inside the building because of the fire. Troops can't move through fire unless they're wearing Titan armor. He is out. This... okay. Let's move. Okay, we can definitely suppress that guy. He fired. This guy's already been wounded. Has most health. Can move pretty far. I'll move here. 23% chance, not impressive. Note that his cover is going to burn down, I think. It might not. Hers is definitely not. We're going to give her the shot. We're going to give him Overwatch. He's gonna... let's position everyone first. Move her up. Additional Overwatch. This guy... he really doesn't belong in the front lines. That's definitely gonna burn down. He would get an Overwatch shot on anyone threatening my character there. Still, situation's a little uncertain. Okay, let's just move him here. That's just a great place for that character. Here. Pop a smoke just in case. This guy, no rockets left. We'll move him into smoky, heavy cover equivalent. Reload. Uh-oh. No cover. Well, that's why we moved him there. He already has taken more damage than that. And he is definitely the toughest. I did think his cover might be destroyed. I didn't think it'd be destroyed at the end of my turn. I'll remember that from now on. Note to self. Fire destroys cover at the end of my turn. At least it can. We're gonna do a heal. We're gonna scout, even though we're pretty sure this is the last alien. We don't want to be wrong. This is a decent position. Not flanking. What? Well, it's not like she can really miss. We're gonna move this guy here. We can get a little bit of XP for our medic just by healing, so we should do it.
Easy now, soldier.
Plus, not a bad move in general. Heal up significantly wounded troops. Let me give this baby scout the first shot. Yeah, it would be great if you didn't suck. Rocketeer did okay for himself. Medic. This assault, do I want to push for... Yeah, I would like to get to the next captain level or something. Failing that. Okay. Definitely gonna use her. Promotion.
Excellent work.
Alright. All in all, Brutal Blade, not very bad. Captured a Thin Man, which is excellent. We only had minor damage to our troops. Thus, we only have one troop out for 11 days, even though he took 6 and 5 damage hits. Thank you, extra conditioning and alloy plating. Otherwise, he'd be out for a month or dead. Alright, we got a new lieutenant. Perfect. And a new sergeant. Feeling it. Plasma carbine. Thin Man captive. Weapon fragments. Cash. Barracks. Officer training school. Oh, so close. Okay. Saving up. I want to build a workshop. I want squad size 2 as soon as I get a captain, which might be by the end of this month. I suppose I can buy that immediately at the end of the month. So we're gonna wait and see what to do with this money. Research progresses, new soldiers. Anything I should just sell right now? Nope. Can we research plasma carbines yet? One more carbine needed. Alright. Very excited for that. I think mutons actually are the ones that give plasma research benefits. So instead of doing the sectoid straight into beam weapons, we may go straight for the plasma carbine if we catch a muton soon. Otherwise, yeah, that went pretty well. I feel like the tactical sense stuff it was well covered. I didn't make any major mistakes. I would have preferred when my scout, instead of shooting the alien with a pistol, the thin man who ended up resisting the stun, I would have preferred to not shot with a pistol and save my rifle so I could just move that unit to safety. But I didn't. Still, suppression paid off a lot for us. Also, I don't have any gunners. I've taken all Rocketeers. I haven't had many heavies. Gunners are great. They get suppression and flush really early, and I wish I had some because you can tell I use suppression a lot, but I can only suppress like once in a row. A real gunner can suppress like 3 times before reloading. So wish I had me some of that going on. Still, you can see how useful the scouts and all the other classes are together. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time. Oh, don't forget to save. Later.